Hi, my name is Devin, and I'm one of the co-founders of the Haunting Experiments. My husband Tony and I created this paranormal research group in hopes of better understanding what oftentimes cannot be explained. With the help of our team members, Dennis and Jesse, we would like to take you into a world with no certainty or guarantees. We are the
Haunting Experiments.
Good evening. This is Devin with the Haunting Experiments. We have already presented Haunted Eau Claire to you, but felt as though we needed more footage and information. Thus tonight, we want to share with you our new video and hope you enjoy our presentation of Haunted Eau Claire. Sit back, relax, and turn off the lights. Vine Street is a very busy street in Eau Claire. Looking at the overflow of traffic, cars, and people, no one would ever suspect there could be possible paranormal activity. However, there is ghost lore attached to this busy stretch of road. Legend has it that a young woman back in the 1980s was either jogging or crossing Vine Street when a drunk driver struck her and she was killed. Ever since then, her ghost has been seen running up and down the street at night, especially in the fall. Next time you are walking or driving on this road, keep a close lookout for a ghostly apparition of her. You just might be surprised at what you see. The Stone's Throw is a beautiful Romanesque building, which is a bar located in downtown Eau Claire. The first time I was in the bar, I went upstairs and remember feeling very uneasy and also walking through a cold spot. In speculation, it was February, so it could have just been a draft coming in. Whatever the case may be, there is definitely ghost lore here. Supposedly, in the early 1900s, a man hung himself here. This has never been proven, though. However, almost every employee has had some sort of paranormal experience. Everything from misplaced objects, to doors opening and closing, eerie footsteps, and beer bottles breaking or flying across the room of their own accord. Haunted? Maybe. Investigation? Definitely. It is hard to believe there used to be an opera house in downtown Eau Claire. We speculate that either the building that stands in its place is a much newer structure, or it is possible the original building underwent extensive revamping. Whatever the case may be, it seems as though the spirits have stayed behind. Perhaps they cannot leave, or they don't want to. Could they be upset because the opera house is no longer a theater? Or maybe because the original beautiful building no longer stands. There is now a customer service center on the top floor. It is said that in the break room of this business is where the actors and actresses' dressing rooms would have been located. It is also said a few of them died here. At night, the doors to the break room shut by themselves and chairs will move. Ghostly apparitions of two elderly people have been sighted. This is going to be a very intriguing investigation for us in the future. What used to be the old Sacred Heart Hospital is now the Eau Claire Academy. Though the ghost lore is brief, we thought it significant to add to this video. Ghost lore legend tells us that a nun fell down an elevator shaft and was killed. Ever since her death, her ghostly figure has been seen roaming the halls. Speculation is inevitable, and this accidental death has never been proven. However, taking into consideration this place was a hospital, there could be activity. People suffered and died here. Today, the Eau Claire Academy is a home for troubled youth. The old Uniroyal tire plant, which is now called the Banbury Place, is another possibly haunted spot in Eau Claire. If you go there, you will want to pay close attention to building number 13. Legend has it that a man was electrocuted while working on an air conditioning unit. There have been reports of screams, wails, and moans ever since. In reality, there was a male tenant who was electrocuted, but it was an accident. While he was growing marijuana plants, the electrocution occurred. Lesson: what grows outside should stay outside. As a result, shadowy figures have been seen. Whatever people have witnessed or experienced, we hope to get to the bottom of some of this ghost lore. There is a particular bridge in Eau Claire that could very well have paranormal activity. If you ever ride or walk the bike trail or enjoy an evening summer stroll, the perfect place to walk is the Sioux Line Bridge. This S-shaped bridge used to be part of the rail line and was built in 1910. In later years, it was reconstructed as part of the bike trail and has some beautiful scenic overlooks of the river. Though it is peaceful and serene, the ghost lore is undeniable. What makes this case different is that there was an accidental death that we have researched and been able to actually prove. John Murphy helped build the bridge back in 1910. During the construction, he fell to his death. We wonder if his soul cannot leave the scene of his death, or if he may have unfinished business. The Haunting Experiments has done a brief investigation into this ghost lore. Because of what we uncovered, we definitely want to go back and try to understand if there is paranormal activity, or if we can simply debunk it. We ask viewers to stay tuned in the future for another upcoming investigation at the Sioux Line Bridge. The Forest Hill Cemetery has no known ghost lore that we are aware of. As you can see, it is very vast and has many beautiful mausoleums and a quaint church in the center of the cemetery. On a whim, we conducted EVPs but debunked anything we heard. We do not believe we picked up anything out of the ordinary. We learned something from investigating this particular cemetery. We realized that this cemetery is a final resting place for the dead. And that is all it is, a final resting place.